Hi, I'm Ben Hunt, and I'm going to tell you today about one way that you can leave college debt-free. Now, a lot of us right now are facing the university trap. Really, for the best prospects in your future career, it's still the case that you have to go to university. But unlike, say, the 1970s, having a university degree does not guarantee you a job. And in fact, with the way that the economy is right now, there is a surplus of people on the market looking for jobs, and there are people on the market who've got 15, 20 years experience within certain areas of industry who are competing for the same jobs as new graduates coming out and are willing to work for the same salary. So students today are faced with knowing that, yes, you do need to go to university, you do need to study and advance your education, but there's a big risk, which is that unlike previous generations, there's no guarantee of a job at the end. And of course, going to college is very, very expensive. It's getting more expensive all the time. And really, that makes it all a big gamble. So let's look at how expensive college can be, right? Now, in the US, you'll typically come out of a 4-year college degree course with about $60,000 worth of debt. $60,000. Now, in the case of some of the Ivy League schools, that can be more like typically $100,000 of debt. So you'll owe money to the federal government, to parents, etc. And the same story is very much found worldwide. In the UK, where I am, and elsewhere, students are borrowing more and more and more. There's less help available, and it's students who are taking on the burden. I just finished paying off my student loan aged about 35. So really today, students should expect to spend the next 15 years after they graduate college repaying the debt that they incurred there. Now, if you've got a very good job, that's not going to hurt too much, but for a lot of people, it will hurt. So what a lot of students do is say, well, I'm going to work my way through college, right? But there's a problem with that. A lot of students who take on low-paid work to cover their living costs, that work can very often pay as little as $7, $8 per hour. And there's another downside, is that these jobs can be quite often late at night, they can have long hours, so you end up having to work more in order to cover the living costs, right? But the amount of work and the long hours that you're doing can then negatively impact on your studies because you find yourself tired, you find yourself run down. So right now, I'd just like you to imagine if you could quickly find a new source of income that complements your studies, that gives you some highly marketable, valuable extra skills, is much more enjoyable and rewarding than bar work or waiting work, right? And could also pay maybe 15 times more than that kind of menial work. How would that be? Now, my proposition to you is that internet marketing is the solution to the problem that students face when they're going to college. It promises the possibility of graduating debt-free, and I really mean that, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. Possibly even better than debt-free, actually having money in the bank and having options and choices when you graduate college, instead of suddenly being faced, am I going to get a job or not? It promises the possibility of having your own business. You can be your own boss. And this is what my training course is designed to do. The Professional Web Design course is an online program that will give you all the skills that you need to earn your way through college. And here's what it will look like at the end, right? You could be a specialist web designer, marketer, blogger, or also this new role that's developing of social media manager, right? And you would do that within your particular sector. So think about what you're studying right now or what you're going to be studying. And it doesn't matter what area it is. It could be law, it could be health, business, fashion, language, science, technology, art and design, farming, agriculture, politics, engineering, TV, media, film, architecture, any of those things. In fact, pretty much any area that you can study at college, there is a sector out there and there are businesses working in those sectors who need marketing advice, who need websites, who need people to blog for them to promote them. So when you complete this course, you will be able to find new clients in your particular sector. So if you're a law student, I would definitely advise you to work in the area of law and go and approach law firms. If you're studying medicine or nutrition, then I would advise that you specialize somewhere in the health and well-being space, right? And what you would do is you would then be able to offer a range of marketing solutions. So you could create marketing websites for people, create blogs for people. You could do their search marketing, their search engine optimization. And you can also do their social media management. And how much could you earn from doing this? Well, before they actually complete the end of the course, most of the students that I speak to are telling me that they are able to earn between $50 and $100 per hour using the skills that they've gained from the course. Now, if you work that out, even at $50 per hour, if you've got debts, running up debts of $15,000 a year, that is only 300 hours per year. That's just 6 hours a week. 6 hours a week that you would need to work at that rate to cover all the costs of a typical college degree. Now, you just can't do that when you're working for $7-8 an hour. And the great thing is about this area of work is it supports your studies. It actually works in tandem, in sympathy with whatever it is that you're studying at college, right? So whatever your area of study might be, I'm saying that you should be the marketing hub within that sector, maybe within a local area, or it could be within quite a tight niche. So what you would do, you would spend your time researching and writing, blogging about the topics that really interest you. If you're passionate about nutrition, if you're passionate about child education, if you're passionate about the environment, if you're passionate about business and finance, then this is doing what you love doing. This is supporting what you are doing during your week, during your lectures as you study, right? But you're also earning money from it, because you can then come out owning or also managing websites and blogs that have got real value. And you would also own social media presence. So we're talking about Facebook, Twitter, these kinds of identities where you can gain a following. And all of these different assets that you can own will support each other. And we'll talk about that a lot more on the course. And when you are the person, when you are the blogger, the social media person within your particular niche, you can then focus your energy on developing contacts that are useful for all of your clients. So let's take law, for example. So you would make contact with the right journalists, the right bloggers, the right websites, so that when you've got a client in the law space, you write an article, you link to your client's website, and you can get that article published much more easily. And it's a lot easier to dominate one particular niche than it is to try and spread your marketing effort, your search marketing effort across the whole spectrum, right? And this is absolutely fantastic for you as a student. And when you come out at the other end, you're going to graduate with options. Firstly, you'll increase your chances several times over of landing a professional position. If you say, well, throughout college, I have been researching and blogging, I've got 10,000 followers, I've got sites at the top of search engines, I've got 15 clients that I work with to promote. If you can say that to a prospective employer, just think how valuable you will suddenly become in addition to the skills that you've got by virtue of your college degree, right? But you've also got another option. If you can be earning so much money per year part-time, you can also continue just to be your own boss. Just keep your own business going, keep growing it, keep developing it. Or you could do a bit of both. You can go get a job, you can go get a steady job, and you can carry on doing websites, doing blogs, and doing this marketing that will teach you, just simply because it's fun and it's profitable. So what's involved with a professional web design course? Well, it's 100% online, so you can do it from your dorm, from wherever you are. It's mostly through the medium of video tutorials, so you would be watching the screen. I will personally be taking you through either lectures on different areas, teaching you these essential skills, the essential knowledge that you need to know, Or I might be showing you how to create things in code, how to create things in WordPress, how to create things in Photoshop. It's all in there. You will get the best professional training that I can offer. Now, I've been doing this for over 15 years. Since 1994, 17 years I've been doing web design as a professional. And I've designed all kinds of sites, e-commerce sites, marketing sites, big portals for internet service providers, business to business, government to business sites. I've done really the whole range, and web-based applications as well. So you will get the best professional training in graphic design, in the production of websites, and we'll go into a lot of detail into WordPress, which is by far and away our preferred web publishing platform. You will talk a lot about search engine optimization, search marketing, and we'll also give you the essential business and marketing skills, things like branding, positioning, sales, client management, all of that we cover on the course, so that you've got the full toolkit, the full skill set that you need to run your own business. So what you need to put in is a few hours per week for 6 months. So what we generally say is about 20 to 30 minutes per day, or you could spend one morning a week doing it maybe, and you can spread it over 12 months if you want to. And of course you get to download and keep all the material. So all these videos and the ebooks and everything that I give you, they're yours to keep, and you can refer to them whenever you want. You also get access to an exclusive forum. So we've got forum just for the Pro Web Design course, and we're also doing another forum that's just for students who are doing the Pro Web Design course as well. So you will be able to interact with other students and share ideas about how you can dominate your own particular niche. And you'll get a lot of support from me and from my team on the forums as well. And we'll be doing weekly coaching webinars. And this is just, again, for students. So you would be able to come on here and get direct coaching from me in any area of developing your business, developing your skills. So here's the offer, and this is just for students. If you're not a student, I'm sorry, this offer is not available to you. If you're a student, you can pay just $75 per month for 12 months. And you get full access to this course. This is hundreds of hours of training. And I'm giving you a personal guarantee. If you complete this course and you follow its recommendations and implement what we suggest, and you do not earn back at least the cost that you have invested in the course, I will refund all your fees. And that's a personal promise from me. Plus, there's another earning opportunity, which is amazing. We have this great affiliate program with the Pro Web Design course. You can sign up for that at any time. You get your own unique link. Now, anybody who clicks your link, goes through to the website and signs up, you get 50% of their fees. So if you sign up 2 friends, your course is free. And if you sign up 22 friends, you will get an income of $750 per month for as long as those guys are on the course. That's $9,000 per year if you sign up 22 friends. And your course is free.